Have you ever noticed that the loudest people in the room are rarely the wealthiest? It makes you wonder, what do truly wealthy people know that the rest of us don't? They're not on social media flaunting rented jets or designer clothes. They move in silence, building fortunes that last for generations, far from the public eye. This is the silent wealth mindset, and it's a powerful secret we're going to explore today. It's not just about money. It's a philosophy for a richer, more meaningful life. Let me tell you a story about a man named Arthur. He lived in a quiet, unassuming town, in a modest house he'd owned for 40 years. His neighbors knew him as the friendly guy who worked as a high school janitor, always with a smile and a kind word. He drove a 10-year-old pickup truck and spent his weekends gardening and volunteering at the local library. No one would have ever guessed that Arthur was a multimillionaire. When he passed away peacefully at the age of 92, the town was stunned. His will revealed that he had left millions of dollars to the local hospital and the library he so dearly loved. How did a janitor accumulate such wealth? For over 50 years, Arthur lived on a fraction of his modest income. Every single month, without fail, he invested the rest into a simple portfolio of blue-chip stocks and let the magic of compound interest do its work. He never talked about it. He never felt the need to prove his worth with material possessions. He found joy not in spending, but in the quiet discipline of building. His wealth wasn't a tool for status. It was a tool for security and ultimately for generosity. Arthur's story isn't about get-rich-quick schemes. It's a profound lesson in humility, patience, and the true meaning of wealth. This brings us to a deeper insight. Wealth that needs to be announced isn't wealth, it's ego. The desire to show off often comes from a place of insecurity, a need for external validation. When you post a picture of a new luxury car, are you celebrating the car itself, or are you seeking the approval of others? True financial freedom is internal. It's the peace of mind knowing you are secure, that your family is taken care of, and that you have the power to make choices not dictated by a paycheck. Moving in silence protects you. When you broadcast your success, you attract unwanted attention. You might attract jealousy, insincere friends, or even people looking to take advantage of you. By keeping your financial life private, you create a protective bubble around yourself and your family. It allows you to build without distraction, to focus on what truly matters without the pressure of keeping up appearances. Your journey is your own, and it doesn't require an audience. There's a spiritual depth to this approach as well. It's about finding contentment in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing the next big thing. It's a form of gratitude, appreciating what you have instead of coveting what others display. Humility is a cornerstone of this mindset. It's the understanding that your self-worth is not tied to your net worth. You are valuable because of who you are, your character, your kindness, your contributions, not because of the number in your bank account. This quiet path allows for a long-term vision. When you aren't spending your energy and resources on short-term validation, you can channel them into long-term goals. Like Arthur, the janitor, you can plant seeds that will grow into mighty trees over decades. This patience is a virtue in a world obsessed with instant gratification. Wealth built slowly and quietly is often stronger, more resilient, and more enduring than fortunes made overnight. It's built on a foundation of discipline and wisdom, not luck and bravado. So, how can you start cultivating this silent wealth mindset in your own life? Here are a few practical lessons we can learn from stories like Arthur's. First, automate your savings and investments. Make it a non-negotiable part of your budget. The most effective way to build wealth is to make it automatic, so you don't have to think about it. Pay yourself first, before you pay for anything else. Set up automatic transfers to your investment accounts every payday. This simple act of discipline, repeated over time, is the engine of quiet wealth creation. Second, practice mindful spending. Before you make a purchase, especially a large one, ask yourself, am I buying this for my own joy and utility, or am I buying it to impress someone else? Delaying gratification is a superpower. Give yourself a 24-hour or even a 7-day waiting period for non-essential purchases. You'll be surprised how often the desire simply fades away, leaving your money in your pocket to work for you. Third, redefine what success looks like for you. Is it a number in a bank account? Or is it freedom, security, and the ability to be generous? Focus on building a life that feels rich to you, not one that looks rich to others. This might mean having more free time to spend with loved ones, the ability to pursue a passion project, or the peace of mind that comes from being debt-free. Your definition of wealth is the only one that matters. Fourth, find your enough. In a culture of more, the concept of enough is revolutionary. It's the point where you have everything you need to be happy and secure. Identifying your enough level prevents you from endlessly chasing wealth for its own sake. It allows you to transition from accumulating to enjoying and giving. True wealth isn't about having it all. It's about needing no more. And finally, share your knowledge, not your numbers. Instead of talking about how much money you have, talk about the principles you're learning. Share a great book on investing with a friend. Talk to your children about budgeting. By sharing wisdom instead of wealth, you empower others without making yourself a target. You become a source of value, not a source of envy. The journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. It's built on quiet, consistent actions, day after day, year after year. It's about the dignity of work, the wisdom of saving, and the profound peace that comes from knowing you are building a secure future on your own terms. So, as you move forward, I encourage you to reflect on your own relationship with money and success. Are you building a life that looks good, or one that feels good? Choose the quiet path. Choose discipline over display, patience over pressure, and wisdom over wealth. Build your fortune in silence, and let your legacy of generosity and peace be the only announcement you ever need. Thank you for watching.